Today we end Season 2 with a triple header of division football, playing the Giants twice, and sandwiched in between them is a game against the Dallas Cowboys. And unless something comes up in Week 17, my plan is to play Week 18. Unfortunately, with us switching to 3-week episodes a couple episodes ago, we weren't going to play one of the Cowboys or the Giants this year. Decided to play the Giants just because it's Week 18 and we can end the season off right, you know. But before we do that, let's talk about the draft class. Once again, not a ton of people on the board. I feel like this draft class I don't like nearly as much as last one. However, the guys that I do like quite a bit. Starting here with Ramon Gaffney, who has B's across the board. He's 21 years old. He is an absolute beast of an athlete. You know, a lack of A's maybe hurts him from being like an incredible prospect, but in terms of what I'm looking for to kind of fill that last interior rusher spot, it's exactly that. Don't want somebody who can only rush. I want somebody that can still, you know, hold his own against the run, and he's going to be able to with his strength at a really elite level. And then he also can rush the passer, and we can develop him as a finesse rusher or we can develop him as a power rusher. Both are B. Power rusher will be higher though, because B power rusher just means a lot more than B finesse rusher for a defensive tackle. But a little bit further down the board is Jose Kennedy. Another really good athlete, but not quite as good. He's not as good against the run, and so I would definitely put him behind Gaffney. But he also has B power moves and finesse moves. He has a little bit more in that A category, just not A's where I would really want them. A play rec is pretty good. And then Alex Rhodes, who is 6'3", 408 pounds. Yes, that is not a typo. 400 pounds. I've seen a couple of these players be generated. If I hadn't already drafted a nose tackle in each of the first 2 drafts, he would be like a guaranteed draft. He does have a power move, so he's the best power rusher of all the defensive tackles in this class. My only thing with him is we have guys who don't have top end speed already on this roster, who have, you know, the high end strength, but are super slow. And I kind of want somebody who can add a little bit more burst. His burst isn't bad in the way that, you know, his acceleration is really high, but just that top speed, man. We have such slow defensive tackles, but he would be a really fun player to draft and just have 3 interior defensive linemen and 3-4 packages that are all 350 plus pounds. That would be just a crazy draft. And didn't have any linebackers on my board either. So this is a very small draft board. Only 15 players are on it. And if you can tell, I really like this round 1 to 2 range. We have a ton of people on it, even like the solid round 1 projection. So what our strategy for this upcoming draft is will be interesting to see. That'll be something we'll definitely get more into in the next episode, where I'll kind of break down my short list and maybe what my plan is heading into the draft. Last draft, we had a pretty detailed game plan heading into it, and I think it helped us have a really good draft. So we'll probably be doing something similar for this upcoming draft. But we haven't yet previewed either of our matchups for today, and of course their division opponents, so I like to check up on them, see how they're doing. Micah Parsons, of course, he's doing really well. Unstoppable player, and he's definitely one of the reasons we're playing the Giants today, because I hate going against Micah Parsons and Zach Martin and just all the star power that is on this Dallas Cowboys team. And what's worse is that with both Parsons and Lamb, they're both still just 26 years old, and so they'll be, you know, tough matchups for us for really the duration of this franchise. Dak Prescott will be interesting to see how his regression hits him now that we have our regression sliders, and he's 32 years old. Jonathan Allen also already passed his prime a little bit, but I don't think he'll regress too hard at 31. Insane player. Trevon Diggs, somebody you have to be very wary to throw at with that insane zone coverage. And catching, like that 86 catching, where would that rank on our team? First, second? I don't know. Continuing on with the players that are 85 plus overall, a lot of these guys are kind of at 85 on the base, but their morale is really boosting them, as is the coaching staff. But Marcus Lawrence here, he's having a really good year in this franchise. I think he's towards the top in terms of sacks in the league. Eric Hilton, a young superstar safety with great zone coverage. So an awesome pick by the Cowboys there. Going to be part of that next generation of Cowboys football. Leighton Vander Esch, 29 years old. Be interesting to see how he regresses with only the star dev. Normal and star dev are definitely going to regress a lot harder than superstar and X Factor, of course. Brian Robinson has been a very productive back this year in the Dallas system, particularly with rushing touchdowns. Deron Payne, somebody that we gave to the Giants in this franchise, but they just kicked him over to the division rivals immediately to make a very annoying interior defensive line duo that was once the interior defensive line duo of the Washington Commanders before we took them over. So there you have all of the Cowboys over 85 overall. The list for the Giants isn't going to be nearly as long. Saquon, though, going to be a problem for us in today's episode. 92 speed, can catch, can play elusive back, can play power back, can do it all. Dexter Lawrence, very, very tough man to play against. He has inside stuff, which is a very overpowered ability in my mind, and I think it's a little bit too much, but Terry McLaurin, of course, somebody we gave them, excellent route runner, has some after the catch ability as well. Andrew Thomas, excellent pass protector. Going to be hard for Jalen Randall to get wins on him today. Kendall Fuller, good slot corner. Has both man and zone capabilities. I'll have to look out for him. Darren Waller, of course, a big, speedy tight end, which can certainly give you troubles in Madden for sure. I really like our defense over the middle of the field, though, if I'm being honest. Kayvon Thibodeau will be out this first game, but we'll probably be playing when we play him in Week 18. He's up to 85 overall in his third season. And, of course, still quarterbacked by Daniel Jones, 28 years old. Normal dev, 79 overall. I'm interested to see if the Giants try to replace him in the near future in this franchise save file. But now let's go ahead and get into these games, starting with the strategy. Of course, we're going to try to run inside, usually I would try to run inside. I decided to switch it up and go throw it deep this time because I wanted to see if perhaps a changeup could help our offense. And we scored 17 points in the first half. Now we've allowed the Giants right back in this ball game. But this is the best scoring we've had in simulation. And we would actually pick up our first sim win of the year to kick off the last episode. So we've got another really good chance to get our first multi-win episode of the series. We've never had that. Not surprising considering the team's now total of 6 wins through 2 years. So Cohen, probably his best game yet. Alford wasn't great, but he got a touchdown. Bonner caught a touchdown. Campbell had 91 yards in a touchdown. Odom had 20 yards a catch on his 3 catches. Pretty good spreading the ball around on offense. Defensively, nobody really racked up that many tackles. We had 1 TFL for Cowan. And then Owens and Lambert got a sack, and Jamal Arnaud with a pick. 2 deflections for he and both he and Weber. Copper got in a deflection. Interesting. And then here in our Week 17 game against the Cowboys, almost switched up and played this game because we got another spoiler scenario, which of course was a massive boost for us against the Eagles. But at the end of the day, the Cowboys are 14-1, and I want to avoid getting upset to end off Season 2. Of course, last episode was very happy when we played spoiler against the Eagles and got 10,000 XP for 3 of our players. But the Cowboys have been better than the Eagles this year. The rosters, of course, are very similar in talents. And we're actually hanging with these Cowboys early. It's knotted at 7 apiece, and we would actually take the lead into halftime. Cowboys wouldn't let that last very long, though, but we would retake it back to start the fourth. Got a 6-point lead. We do trail, but we get the last second field goal, and we beat the Dallas Cowboys, who were 14-1 heading into this episode. Into this week, excuse me. They were 13-1 heading into this episode. But my goodness, a win against the Cowboys, and we have successfully passed the playing spoiler scenario, my second favorite scenario in this game, behind only trench boost. We've hit it twice. It is a massive boost. Cohen gonna get another 10,000 XP after this game. Something that's absolutely going to help his case to be our starter for the years to come. Marcus Alford ran for a touchdown. Yards per carry still weren't all that great. Zach Williams is actually our leading receiver today. Odom didn't have a very good day. Campbell had 74 yards. 2 sacks allowed by the center is pretty bad, but he was going up against Jonathan Allen, I presume, so Jonathan Allen and Rob Payne, that's a tough duo to face for sure. A pick for Keontae Simmons. He's been much better here in year 2. Bunch of deflections, and there you have it. A 23-21 victory against the Cowboys. I just hope it sends Dallas' season into a tailspin and they lose in the divisional round of the playoffs now, like they so often do in real life. And we'll do one round of upgrades all after the weekly game plan, so I can do all of the upgrades all at once and not have to do upgrades multiple times in this episode. But my goodness, we already have our first multi-win episode of the series, and I haven't even had to do anything yet. Of course, Alford and Arnaud both also get 10,000 XP. Not that Arnaud needs it, but Cohen and Alford both getting 10,000 XP. That is really, really nice. We also get +5 morale to everybody, which is big for our Week 18 game, and another 1,000 XP for everybody. So a massive performance by the Sim team here in Week 17. Coming in very clutch. So let's get to Week 18 and let's see if we can't make it 3-0. Would be pretty insane. In terms of weekly strategy, we've done the same thing both weeks. Defended the inside run, throw it deep. I don't see any reason to change it. We're 2-0 on the episode with that strategy. We also had 2+ passing touchdowns there, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're using the same weekly strategy all 3 games. For some reason, that's actually helping us win. No, Paul Campbell definitely not going to be helping us win with that PCL strain in Week 18. My hopes for winning this week have just gone down, because we're going to be throwing to Odom a lot today. I'll tell you that. We usually do anyway. Got 66 points. Let's see what we can do here in the coaching staff. I kind of want to save it and reveal maybe one of our rookie dev traits next year. I think that's the move. But here's just an update on what our coaching staff looks like. Outside linebackers getting a boost would also be pretty good. Safety getting a boost. I'm actually not going to save it. We're going to give outside linebackers an extra boost so that we can develop Lambert and Carter. Got 2 guys that we definitely want to help boost their development as much as we can. So with that out of the way, it is time to do some upgrades here. Probably got a long list with 3 weeks worth of XP plus the 1,000 for everybody. I imagine we're going to have a lot of people to upgrade, and of course the 3 guys that got 11,000 extra XP. last week. So we're gonna give Cohen a little bit of everything here. He's got a lot more throw accuracy short, which is what I wanted him to get. Like we spent all this year getting medium and deep. Now it's time for his short accuracy to get a little bit of love, and he got that this week. Jamal Arnaud got a speed. Okay. And got his final ability slot, getting up to 95 overall. So this guy is an absolute animal. Absolute animal. Like, already by a mile, the best linebacker we've ever had on this channel. Alford can maybe start to upgrade his elusive back going forward. But for now, we're going to try to make him a better power back, because I know overall of the running back goes carries a lot of weight in terms of how good they sim. And so boosting his overall is important, but I do want to eventually, and pretty close in the near future, start to give him some elusive back, maybe add some change of direction on him. I'm going to give Adam Bonner, took over that starting tight end spot a couple episodes ago, give him a couple updates. Now we're down to all the guys who just have one, which, like I said, I think is going to be a lot. I wish these safety upgrades wouldn't upgrade like all three archetypes whenever you upgraded them, because it's very hard to keep somebody a scheme fit while also getting the chance to occasionally get an upgrade that you want, because I don't love run support, but I need to keep them a scheme fit so that I want to re-sign with us. Anthony Torrance here. He is an absolute stud. We're going to help his zone coverage a little bit. He gets +2 there. That's 83 zone and 86 man, so we could probably go back to upgrading his man for a little bit. Warren Owens. We'd probably start to upgrade his pass rush, but he's been fine in the pass rush despite not great ratings, just with his strength and his block shed combo being so good. Speaking of block shedding, we should probably start adding that to Lambert. Paul Campbell, gonna continue upgrading his deep threat. Release and deep route are some of his worst ratings. The release is actually starting to get up there, but his deep route's still not great. Reed Austin, can we get him to 99 kick power? Oh, sorry. For some reason I thought he was already at 98. That one got him to 98. The fact that he's up to 98 kick power, though, he started in the 80s, did he not? Like 87 or 89, I can't remember, something like that. He's up to 98 kick power. Kick power goes up way too often in Madden 24. It's never gone up like remotely close to as often as it has in this game. But almost done with our manual upgrades here. It's not going to get too long before I decide to just auto upgrade everybody else. Earl Clark, I'll definitely manually upgrade. The run stuffing nose tackle. And anybody else here? I think Gaffney we can upgrade manually here. +2 pass block, +4 run block. Good night. It's an incredible upgrade. Wilcox, we're going to go zone. It's +2 zone. Exactly what I'm looking for. And then Randy McCoy will probably be the last one that we upgrade manually here. Just work on his accuracies. Don't know if we'll ever see Randy McCoy take a non-preseason snap again. I mean, in the case of a Cohen injury, of course, but I think Cohen got a pretty good grip on that starting job. So here we are, about to end Season 2. This is a team that was 2-10, now 5-11. Did not imagine we'd go 2-0 in simulation. We had no simulation wins all season long until this episode, and then we won both games in simulation. So already have our first multi-win episode of the series locked and loaded before I even play with the team. But looking to see if we can go 3-0 in an episode would be pretty crazy. But we're going to try it for sure. Definitely this episode has tanked our draft stock a bit, but I don't super love the top of this class, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'd rather end up with a winning record in the division. We went 0-6 last year. We have a chance to go 4-2 in the division this year, which would be pretty crazy. Out comes Tyson Cohen for the last time in his rookie season. Hopefully we can get him up above 20 touchdowns today. And he's had a better rookie than McCoy did, I would say that. 3rd and 1. Here, quickly. We have a man. Can we hit Odom? I was way late on the read. He was not my first read. Was wide open, but I didn't see him until too late. So a 3 and out, which is unfortunate to start this game. First down, Barkley with a big hole on the first play of the game for New York. 12 yards. 2nd and 7. 3rd straight run for New York. Barkley, he does get the corner. There's a lot of traffic there, but we couldn't get to him. We had one guy on him, but he broke the tackle. 3rd and 8. Screenplay for Barkley. He's juking past a bunch of people, but he won't get the first down. They do get close enough that I'm curious if they'll go for it. It looks like they will not. I might try to run it here. In fact, we are going to try to run it here against this light box. Alford, he does get the first. Cuts upfield and gets injured again. He's been injured several times during our episodes. Our running back room hasn't done a great job staying healthy. Wide open is Odom. Can we hit him? No, we overthrew him, dude. 0 for 3. Haven't been able to complete just one pass so far. Not looking like it's going to be a good passing day. Jones. Pursued by Clark. He gets just tackled behind the line of scrimmage. I don't know what I lost my train of thought there. But Lambert gets him. We kind of sent him towards the edge there. Nice job maintaining that contain so that Jones couldn't get outside of him. Clark gets another win. And Randall this time going to get the sack. You know, I'm just trying to get my edge rushers some sacks. That's what we're doing here with our interior guys. I don't want the sacks. I'd rather have it be Randall. Odom, can he get the edge? What a punt return. Looked like he was going to get stopped for no gain, but Odom's going to take it all the way for 6. And that's going to be the first score of this game. Broke that initial tackle, spun off of it, and then just used his speed to get to the edge. And houses it. His 2nd return touchdown of this season. 1 kick return, 1 punt return. Barkley, that's beautiful blocking by New York. Arnaud misses the diving tackle. And I missed the... I tried to avoid the block, but in doing so, the blocker was in a really good position. That's a huge play for New York. Randall got a quick win, but Vincent also had a quick loss on the same play. New York, 2 massive plays right in a row on that possession. And the Giants quickly tie things up. 2nd down. Cohen hits Williams. I think that's the first time he's hit a crosser more than 10 yards downfield this season. They came at a good time. We needed a play in the pass game. First set of downs. Odom. He has the first down. 2 straight completions. I'm going empty now here. A couple of completions getting us some confidence in the pass game. Bonner, once again, past the sticks. 3 straight first downs through the air. Less than a minute left in the first. Alford, He can't stiff arm McKinney, but he got the first down. That would have been a cool stiff arm touchdown had he been able to execute it. Second down, the give to Alford is just shut down by Dexter Lawrence. My goodness. Empty formation, 3rd and 12 from the 12, and just no time there at all. Devin White on the blitz. Nobody got open off their releases, so we have to settle for 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, first our 6-man blitz are now just tripped over our own defensive tackle's ankles. And then that play. All right. What is going on, dude? Our defense has just stopped working. Something happened. We've been playing excellently these last few episodes. It's been horrible today. 3rd and 8. Can we hold New York to 3? Running another screen. Waller, though, not going to get anywhere. Dakota Rich all over it. Loss of 1. It looks like we will force a field goal attempt from New York. 3rd and 5. To Odom. We've got a first down. Another 3rd down. And Kramer has it past the sticks. Close play. 2nd down. That was a magnetism pick for sure. Dude, it's the worst part of this game, and I wish they would just remove it. There's no way that that pass was just naturally that off the mark. It was a magnetism pick. Man in motion. Bark. Oh my gosh. Of course, not one person can get off a block. Giants' offensive line isn't that good. That is incomplete. Dropped by Barkley with Cowan right on him in coverage. 3rd and 4. Into the flat. That is short of the sticks. Well done by Vincent to come up and make the tackle. Giants will go for the field goal. Probably could have used one of our timeouts there, but I'm fine not doing it. A minute with 3 timeouts is plenty of time. Oh my gosh, we almost got through there with Owens. 2nd and 10. And just nobody. 3rd and 21. They want us to run it, but why the hell would I do that? We're just chucking it for Odom. Incomplete. That is incomplete for Waller. Jones over the middle, wide open. Out for a first down. Giants looking to extend their lead to 6, and they'll do so as the first half comes to a close. 2nd and 10. Jones has McLaurin. Nice catch through contact. 3rd and 4. Jones has plenty of time. Throws incomplete. Dakota Rich right on top of Darren Waller. 3rd down and a quick 4 here. This is a money play for 3rd and medium. Odom always gets open on that whip route, and we get another first down. Mostly just a question of whether or not we hit him. 3rd and 5. We can't get these first downs easily. We gotta work for it every time. Odom jukes past one guy down to the 2. He's been pretty much the only guy we've targeted today. Him and a couple of targets to Bonner. From the 2. Given on the outside to Alford, and he gets to the edge. That's a touchdown. London. And the extra point will give us the lead. Quick throw. Oh my gosh, I thought It's a first down. That was my bad. Jones taking the one-on-one shot on the sideline. Torrance blanketing. Terry McLaurin says, no, thank you, sir. 3rd and 5. Kershaw was left open. The zone was too soft. Oh my gosh. They're going to call. Throw it towards the direction of somebody, dude. 2nd and 20 after ridiculous intentional grounding. Just hit a man, please. I am very ready for the day when we have a quarterback that doesn't screw us over. Can we hit Kramer here? The corner got there. I'm so sick of the quarterback screwing us over so often, dude. Give to Saquon. Not going anywhere. Nice job by our Clark. 2nd and 10. Going deep. Come on, Simmons. He got it. Let's go. Keontae Simmons with the pick downfield. Big time play from our 2nd-year safety, who's had a much better year 2 than he had in year 1. Not that he was terrible in year 1 by any means. Become much more of a playmaker. Just excellent tracking downfield. And then made, of course, the catch. 2nd and 3. That is caught by Odom. Let's go. 3rd and 4. We are in field goal range. So don't want to mess that up. I actually don't know what the wind situation is here. We might not be. Kramer can't make the catch. It was a tough one for sure. And he's not a great receiver. 54 yards is definitely something we can hit here, though. So we're going to go for it with Dawson. That should be up and in, and it is exactly that. Now the Giants need the touchdown to take the lead, something that they've only done once today. 1st and 10. Jones. Plenty of time. He's loading up deep. McLaurin might have a step, and he gets the catch and into the end zone. Earl Clark injured just to add insult to injury. Or I guess injury to insults would be the case here. I don't know. Oh. Torrance, that's the first massive play he's given up, I think, in his whole season. I don't think I've seen Torrance give up a big touchdown this season at all, and Jones found the one-on-one shot to a really good player, and he took it. 2nd and long, light box, but the blocking was so terrible. Holy crap, was the blocking trash on that play. That's a fumble! Get on it! Of course we wouldn't get on it, dude. We did get on it. I thought that the Giants got on it. All right, we got a big break. That was Bonner left uncovered at the line of scrimmage. We got a 1st and 10 of the 13. 3rd down. We'd love to take the lead rather than tie, but we'd need an accurate throw. And of course, we have the touchdown, and Cohen can't throw a catchable football. Oh, dude. I'm so sick of this 3rd down inaccurate throws. I am so sick of them. He fumbled again! Get on it! Oh my gosh, we just forced 2 fumbles on returns in a row. The Madden cheese is working in our favor today, baby. Giants are loaded up on the defensive line for this play. I don't know. It's like easily the most overpowered ability that's in this entire video game, dude. That is Saquon for a first. Of course, he carries guy for 4 yards. Sick. Just wide open all the way downfield, dude. Torrance has sucked in this fourth quarter, I'll tell you that. That's picked. Oh my gosh. Daniel Jones, you hero. Just threw it right to the chest of Arnaud. One first down goes a long, long way towards giving us a victory here. And of course, dude, get inside stuff off of the game. I swear. I might just take it off of every single player. It is a ridiculous, ridiculous ability. Just needs to be taken out of the game. It is so horrid. I did not have control over Bonner on that play. I was running up and he went out of bounds. 3rd and 13 because it's literally impossible to gain a single freaking yard. In fact, it's impossible to get back to the line of scrimmage against this freaking crap, dude. 4th down, but we're a 57-yard field goal away from making this a touchdown game. The Giants would have no timeouts. And so they're going to have a minute, no timeouts for a touchdown. We've seen our defense give that up before, namely with the Broncos game. That might not be made. Oh, it will be. They had a super terrible late game breakdown against the Broncos, but we just got to keep that from happening right here. And we'll have a 3-0 episode all against the division. Over the middle to McLaurin. Modest game. Jones. Oh my gosh, I sold. He threw a pick. Antoine Weber was blanketing his man. And that's gonna do it for the ball game. 3-0. Before this episode, we were tied for having the best odds at the #1 overall pick with just 3 wins. We're gonna come out and in 3 straight divisional games, we are going to win all 3, and we are going to tank that draft stock, but build momentum for next year. You cannot say after an episode like this that you aren't excited for maybe a leap of this team next year. This is the kind of momentum building win that can really carry a team next year. We're going to have the morale reset. So not only will we have a new, draft class, it's going to help this team improve, fill in some of our weaknesses, but we're going to have pretty much everybody on our team going up. It was like 3 to 4 overall, but now it's probably more like 1 to 2 because these wins obviously help your morale. But an awesome late season stretch, winning 3 straight and 4 out of 5 after a 2-10 start, to show that things may be turning around in London for George McLean and his Black Knights football team. Things are looking up for us. And next episode, we'll be going over the stats and the awards in the league. We'll see who will end up winning the Super Bowl. It looks like we had 1 long-term injury, and it was for Michael Jackson, but it's fine. The season's over. He'll be ready to go to start next year. It wasn't like a major one. Just about a month-long injury. But that win should knock the Giants out of playoff contention. I don't imagine they make it at 8-9. Could have made it at 9-8, so the Giants needed this win. We did not, but we love playing spoiler this year. Now let's see, the 7th seed was the Panthers. What was their record? I'm assuming it's going to be 9-8. Oh, even 8-9 made the playoffs. So the Giants 100% would have made the playoffs if they had beaten us. So we played spoiler to the Eagles because of the Madden scenario. We played spoiler to the Cowboys with the Madden scenario. And then we played spoiler with the Giants, kicking them out of the playoffs. Didn't even need the Madden scenario that time. We just did it for the kicks and the giggles. Get those guys out of the playoffs. And so it was only the 2 teams represented in our division. But an awesome end to the season that makes me very, very excited for season 3. I was already excited, but man, after a 3-0 episode, what can we do next year? Can we be a team that maybe pushes for the playoffs? I don't know if we're gonna go on some crazy run next year, but could we be 9-8? Be a little bit of a wild card team? Maybe, be a tough out, win a game, win 2? I don't know. But I'm very excited for what this team could be next year. I'm especially excited for what this defense could be next year. I think with another season of improvement from the guys, we already have so many positions set on that side of the ball. We'll be going over draft preview, stats and awards, like I said, in the next episode. And then the offseason will be 2 episodes from now. But as for this episode, that's all I've got. It was a really fun one for me. Hope it was for you as well. If it was, drop a like on the video. Maybe comment down below what your feelings are ahead of season 3. And we'll be getting to it soon, and I will see you then.